Good morning, good morning. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you on this beautiful day to say thank you again for following me on YouTube. Whoever subscribed, whoever followed me off that one Steve Harvey video. I woke up this morning, I have 42,000 views on that video, and I want to talk about Steve Harvey again. People ain't letting it die. You know, since I got so many views and so many people enjoyed my video, that I have a lot of critics too. But I'm not the only one. It's people got 100,000 views on the Steve Harvey video. But I just want to say this. I realize the world is messed up, y'all. People's minds are messed up. It's like, what side are you on? Are you for good men and men that's being honorable to their wives and taking care of their children? Because I keep hearing women say men ain't no good, they don't take care of their kids, they deadbeats, that's why I don't mess with black men. But these the same women that's jumping over here taking up for Steve Harvey. And what y'all missing is, like I said, allegedly, I don't know how true the story is, but it seemed to appear to be true. The Breakfast Club and everybody talking about this situation. And my point of making these videos is to show you that you can't have an open ear. You have an open ear to this bullshit. The most of these women that's taking up for Steve Harvey are the women who followed his book, who said act like a woman, think like a man, and treat that book like it's the gospel, like it's a Bible to life. He the same man that tell y'all to wait 90 days to have sex with a brother to get respect. But he didn't tell you why you making that brother wait. That brother then went off and got somebody else. He the same man that's telling women they don't have to bring nothing to the table. So this is why we got all these women running around here like Keke Palmer, because he's her mentor, going to an Usher concert with her ass out, popping her ass, and got a man at home. Because people like Steve Harvey telling her you don't have to take nothing to the table but your vagina, and a man supposed to kiss your behind. And see, that's why Marjorie did him the way she did. Because did y'all remember Steve all over the internet? I'll kill everybody in this motherfucker for that one. I'm gonna work 4 jobs for that one. He kept on putting it in her head that you ain't gotta do nothing, Marjorie, but let me lay the pipe. You ain't gotta respect me. Your daughter ain't gotta respect herself. All you gotta do is bring a vagina, and that's what a man's supposed to do. Okay, this is my question to Steve Harvey. If I ever met him, this is my question. If you really felt that way, Steve, why the hell you leave your first wife with 4 kids on welfare? Don't wait till you a millionaire and feel that way. If that's really was installed in you as a man, you wouldn't have left them kids on welfare and moved off with Mary and married Mary and left your first wife with babies. Then you see Marjorie walk in your comedy club at a comedy event, and you said she gonna be your wife, and you was married to Mary, and Mary the one help you get on. But you gonna wait until you meet Marjorie, make millions, and say a man is supposed to take care of his wife. She ain't supposed to do nothing. He the whole table. I wonder if we sit down and talk to your first wife, would she feel that way? Do you not remember the interview your son had with you, Steve, when he said he don't respect you as a man? I love you as a father, but I don't respect you as a man because you left me and my mama and my siblings. See, y'all don't know Steve Harvey's whole story. So people sitting there talking about, oh, that's gossip. Y'all didn't stay out that man's business. First of all, he's a public figure. What is that? Public figure. That means your business in the public. So whatever he do, he's going to be judged by it. Because that's the lifestyle he picked. He wants us to talk about him any other time. He wants us to talk about him when he on Family Feud, when he doing any comedy shows. But when some bad shit happen, I don't talk about that. And this is what pissing me off with these women that's getting in my inbox. You don't know Steve Harvey. No, I don't. But what I do know is Steve Harvey is a serial cheater. That's what I do know. He cheats all the time. And this time is his karma. Maybe he stopped cheating, but this is his karma. Y'all need to accept that. Karma don't miss nobody. Steve is not exempt for being paid back from God for what he did. And see, a lot of folks, I ain't saying they enjoying his demise. They glad it's being exposed, because A lot of people been cheated on by their husbands. A lot of people was left on welfare by their husbands. A lot of people helped their husbands get on, and when they got on, they went to another woman. So they was married to a Steve Harvey. So they like, this what his ass get. Then y'all try to say Mary, something mentally wrong with her. Did y'all know Steve Harvey took his advantage of being rich and went to the courts and got a gag order against Mary? Mary's his second wife. He got a gag order against her. A gag order mean if you say anything about Steve, your ass going to jail. She couldn't even speak her own truth. She couldn't even talk about what he did to her. She couldn't say he took my son and him and Marjorie raised my son. Just took my son because I ain't have money. She couldn't say I'm the one that took my money when Steve came to me broke, living in a car, and helped that nigga get on his feet and help him get that part in the Kings of Comedy and help him get that $400 million. And then he left me for Marjorie. She couldn't talk about that, but we can. See, that's what y'all don't understand. When Marjorie first met Steve, he was still broke. He was barely making it. She found out he was broke. She left him alone. Soon as he got back home, she came back in his life. Because Big Bubba, Big Worm, Big Boom, him, he's Steve's right-hand man. So he in her ear, baby, he got that money. He got it back. He on. So here come Marjorie coming back over there. Miss Heroin, Lady Heroin. Y'all want to defend Marjorie. This is what I understand. Half of y'all church women, y'all want to defend Marjorie Harvey. And this lady was one of the biggest heroin dealers in Memphis, Tennessee. And the same ones defending her sit in church every Sunday. Y'all, these lonely church women, thinking Steve Harvey and Marjorie got the perfect marriage. But y'all don't even know half her story. Y'all didn't see her schooling her daughter on that sofa. I watched the whole interview on how to get rich men money. This the woman that y'all idolize and want to put on the pedestal and say, don't talk about her, Marjorie. Do you know how many families she didn't destroy selling their family heroin? Half of Memphis. He was a kingpin. Do y'all know what a kingpin is? Her man was a kingpin. They was running Memphis. So could you imagine how many lives she destroyed? And y'all go sit here and defend her like she Mary Poppins? Her baby daddy just got out of prison for doing 30 years for being Memphis kingpin. He took the rap for Marjorie. Marjorie was supposed to do 30 with him. He told them all the dope was mine. She is not this little innocent, oh, she's so cute with the pretty eye. No, don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. That's what I'm saying. Marjorie know what she's doing. She the devil in disguise. I just don't respect women like her because she chased the coin. She chased drug dealers and pimps. This is why I gotta believe the story is true, because Big Boom was a pimp. That's what her flavor is. You see, have y'all noticed how she changed Steve? That's what I'm saying. Have y'all noticed his whole thing? He cut off the afro. He shaved down the mustache. He wearing the skinny pants now. Steve wearing $5,000 suits and not no $200 suits no more. Y'all see how he changed and they be modeling and all that? She fixed Steve up the way she wants Steve to be. Because that's what she's used to. She's used to big money, big willy ass niggas. So you go look the part with me. Marjorie was a spoiled ass daddy's girl. He met her at a restaurant, her baby daddy. He was a drug dealer. He came in there. He told this in his story. If you don't believe me, go to Tasha K. He did his whole story over there. He came into the store. She's working, I think, at Sears. She didn't like him at first. He said, here go my number. When you decide to holler at me, holler at me. She didn't like him. She seen him out at the event, and he had a sports car. And she noticed all the females was around him, and he had money. Now she liked him. She called him after she found out he was a drug dealer. So it ain't like she found out later he was a drug dealer and, oh, I'm involved. She didn't talk to him until she found out he was a drug dealer. Just shut the big door. And then he started putting her on, buying her bags, treating her like a dope girl. She started liking the lifestyle, and she got in the game. So this is the woman y'all honoring. That's what I'm saying. Women, y'all messed up. Y'all stop listening to all this bullshit that these men get on the internet. And they put the shit in women's head because they know most women are weak and they looking. Y'all seeking and looking for love. Y'all seeking hope. Oh, Steve Harvey, he's the tell all be all. He know the secrets to a man. He dogged his own brothers. That's what I'm saying. When y'all really think about what Steve did, he dogged black men to the utmost, saying, brother, if you ain't working 4 or 5 jobs, take care of your man, your woman, you less than a man. He put them through hell. He didn't give nobody cred that go to work every day and do the best they can. He feel like, nigga, go get 2 or 3 jobs. She ain't got to do nothing but look cute like Marjorie, Lady Heroin. So I don't feel sorry for Steve. If she get 200 million, let her get it. Because he didn't marry a wife. He married a trophy. Her baby daddy said in his interview, him and Marjorie used to sit there and watch Steve Harvey, and she used to talk about Steve, saying how ugly he was, how big his lips is, and who married him. This before she met him. He said they used to dog Steve. That's why he didn't understand how she ended up with Steve Harvey. He said, man, this woman used to talk about Steve so bad. Then y'all don't know this. He in prison doing 30 years, right? He out now. She asked Steve to go to Obama and get him a pardon. So you want Steve Harvey to go get your drug dealer baby daddy out of jail. I thought Steve did it. I guess he didn't. But the rumor was that Steve Harvey went to get him out of jail and Obama wouldn't do it. Then she visited this man. She communicated with this man up until the day before she got married. The day she got married, Steve Harvey told her she had to stop talking to him. So Steve knew they were still communicating and seeing each other. And she was still giving this man money up until they got married the day. So all of you who's honoring Marjorie Ann, whatever her name, shame on you. Y'all saying it's okay to be a garden tool. It's okay to sell drugs. It's okay. And lastly, Marjorie is the same one that told Steve. Let me back up. She knew he was married to Mary. They had a condo in New York. She cheated with Steve for 2 years, laying up with a married man. Then she told Steve when she found out he didn't have the money, he thought, until you get your shit right and you divorce her, don't holler at me. So she broke up this man's marriage. She destroyed his marriage. He was over there living his best life with that woman and had a son. Marjorie broke up a home. So this is the one y'all honoring. This the one y'all honor whose daughter is ho-hopping all over Hollywood. It's time for somebody to tell it like it is about Lori Harvey, man. Everybody acting like this shit normal. That shit ain't normal what that little girl doing. That girl ain't even 30 years old and been with probably 50 different nudes in Hollywood. And everybody, oh, that's how you date. No, it ain't. Because you can't tell me you've been with Michael B. Jordan for 2 years. This man asked to marry you. And then all of a sudden, as soon as he want a commitment, you turned off. I don't want to be with you no more. Break the man's heart. 2 weeks later, you sitting on another brother's lap kissing him, saying that's your boyfriend. That shit ain't normal. They need to go get that girl some counseling. Since y'all love her so much, y'all ain't seeing something wrong with her. Don't nobody date a father and a son. She was dating Puffy and his son. And that's normal to them. But her mama schooled her very well. That's what her mama do. And answer this, how many of y'all have seen Marjorie really with Steve at an event? How many of y'all, the one he brag about, how many of y'all seen him out with her? She don't be seen with Steve. She just do her little modeling, little skits they do. And she was on Family Feud. If y'all watch Family Feud that Marjorie was on, he asked her a question like, who would you cheat with or something? She said, the pool guy. And Steve looked at her. She started laughing. She wasn't playing. She wanted to say the cook because that's who Big Boom, Big Worm, Big Boom, that's who he is. He the cook and the body. Big Boom had 2 positions. He was the cook and he was the bodyguard. Steve lucky they didn't poison his ass. But he claiming this rumor came from a manager that he fired that had been working with him for 20-some years, and the man was pissed. But one thing I know, if you've been around somebody that long, you know all they dirt. Now, he could have said Marjorie slept with anybody under the sun. Anybody under the sun. Why he picked the cook? Why he pick Big Boom? Have you ever thought about that? I'm for sure Steve Harvey got a team of folks that work with him. But he picked Big Boom and he in detail because he knows something. Because 9 times out of 10, he was in that house when Steve was in Africa doing Family Feud. Y'all forgot Steve had to be in Africa 6 months out of the year doing Family Feud. That was one of the jobs he was working for Marjorie. So 6 months out of the year, where's your wife? She in the house with the cook and the bodyguard, which is Big Boom. So yeah, this ain't just gossip. And it ain't just because we want to be in Steve Harvey business. It's just that Steve Harvey put himself on the front line. He the one out there with the machine gun, knocking down niggas. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't taking care of y'all wife. Y'all ain't doing this. And you better not have sex for 90 days. I'm going to tell you how to keep a man. And then boom, your shit out there in the front now. Now everybody's shooting back. Now you the victim. You the victim, because everybody's shooting back at your ass, the ones you've been dogging for years. He told Kiki she was a damn fool because he put Kiki Palmer on some of his older friends, some of his older rich friends. He pretty much told Kiki you ain't playing it right. Went off on her. So you teaching Kiki how to use a brother because you being used. But he was so blind, he didn't realize Marjorie using your ass because I'm telling y'all like this, my brothers, my kings, whoever doing the Steve Harvey. If a woman love you, and I'm talking from a woman point of view, if a woman love you, she go tell your ass about yourself. She ain't finna let you sell drugs because she don't want to see you go to that penitentiary like Marjorie let her baby daddy go for 30 years. She go tell you about drugs, and she ain't gonna let you kill yourself working 3, 4, 5 jobs. She gonna want some of your time because she loves you. That's what I'm saying. Love ain't money. She'll say, baby, you ain't got to do all that for me. I'm simple. I'll help you work. What can I do? We ain't hurting. Steve Harvey ain't hurting. That man got $400 million in the bank and still works 7 jobs. And Marjorie think that's okay? Your husband got health issues. That's why he changed his diet. Yes, the rumor is Steve Harvey can't hold his urine. Maybe not his bowels. They said he got to wear Depends sometimes, and that ain't nothing funny. They said his piece ain't working like it used to, and that's normal for a man his age. And you still letting your man go out here and kill himself working, Marjorie, and know he got health problems? When you love somebody, they don't have to do all that for you. How much money do you need? Do you know Christmas time, Marjorie hired a decorator to come in and spend $25,000 to decorate their house? This lady heroin, this a street girl used to work at Sears, and you spending 25 bands to decorate a house? Man, Steve, she using you. But you know what, Steve? It's too late now. You let her get 14 years under her belt of marriage. That's the game plan. Stay married. She's set for life, Steve. So when y'all saying Steve saying they straight, of course, because you know what? Steve is part of the Illuminati. You see how fast Steve grew? He one of them token ones. They gave him all that to say and do what he said. Make black women believe black men ain't shit. So he doing a good job. That's what they want him to say. He's saying it. So you know what they saying to him now? Steve, this bad for business. You know how white people is with their money. This bad for business. Steve, fix this shit. Get on there and tell them this is a lie. You and Marjorie, y'all the trophy couple. No. We can't have this with the Family Feud business. We got to fix this, Steve. So when Steve get on there, we good. It's cheaper to keep her. If Steve divorce her now, she not just gonna get $200 million and be gone. She getting that house. She getting any car she want. And her and Big Boom go live their life with Steve's shit. So Steve go tell us it's cool, ain't nothing going on, because just like Will Smith. What him and Jada say, bad marriage for life. Will ain't going nowhere. Will said, I wish I would give this girl half my millions, and she ain't made not one fucking movie. I wish I would let her and August go off into the sunset with my shit. So no, we're not getting a divorce. You do you and I do me, and I'm gonna keep my money. That's how Will feel when all of y'all saying he's stupid. Why Will won't get a divorce? Will ain't crazy. Jada and Will been married over 20 years. I don't care if Will got a porno video. The judge ain't hearing that. She still was Will Smith's wife for 20 years. That means Will Smith got to maintain her lifestyle. That's the law. Ask Mary J. if y'all don't believe me. She wasn't even married that long, and she had to take care of a man. Janet Jackson's ex-husband, her backup dancer, sued her for money. When you got the most money, you the one paying the paper. So yes, Steve Harvey gonna say they straight. He don't have a choice. He got to deal with Big Boom banging his woman. Because if he don't deal with it, Big Boom gonna have his money. So he's in a catch 2020. All that shit Steve Big Ass Lips was doing, he done fucked around and messed himself up. Running and getting married. That's where he went wrong. You already had 2 fails, Steve. 3 strikes, you out. What you should have told Marjorie is, I'm going to divorce Mary because I don't want to be with her no more. I understand you want to be with somebody you outgrew them, cool. But I ain't getting married no more. We can do our thing. I ain't getting married no more. We have fun. We can be together. But that marriage shit out. No. I got too much money coming in, baby. I don't know you like that, Lady Heroine. I don't know what shit you showing me right now. You ain't trustworthy because you cheating with me on my wife. So that let me know where your morals lie. If you cheating with me on my wife, you would cheat on me with somebody else. The way you meet somebody, the way they go be. But now all of y'all need to leave Steve alone. No, it's time for Steve to hear the truth. You've been dogging black people for the longest, Steve. You waited till you got millions and decided to dog your brothers. When you was one of them niggas. You was one of the deadbeat baby daddies. You was one of the cheating ass husbands. And you gonna sit there and wait till you get millions and, oh, men ain't no good. And if a man doing this, you shouldn't be dealing with. Man, shut up. That's just how I feel about it. And anybody else get on my page and say anything else, YouTube or anywhere else, y'all really need to check yourselves. Because y'all the same females that don't like them kind of men. But now Steve Harvey, your leader. He a cult leader. He got all these women following behind him. Act like a woman, think like a man. How do a man think? When y'all really think about that title, how do a man think? Don't a man think with his penis most of the time? Have you ever thought about that? When the last time y'all seen a man really outthink a woman? Why y'all think when they say women are slight cats and we can outthink a man any day? But Steve Harvey gonna say we need to act like them and think like them? Well, act like ourselves and think like them. So you gotta be a pretty, beautiful woman, but with a pimp mentality. He right. He got it. Steve got it. He got Marjorie. She act like a woman and she got a pimp mentality. And he wrote a book about his own wife. And she used it against him. So he got what he deserved. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. And I just give it to you in the real. I am so glad and blessed that I had the brother that I had. I had the father that I had. I had the men, mentors, and leaders in my life that I had. Because I'm so headstrong. And dudes tell me all the time, you got a nigga mentality. I don't know what that means. But I'm glad I do, because I can see through the bullshit, the fog. You can't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. Steve and nobody else. You can't give me a book and I sit here and read it and believe this is how life's supposed to be. You can't tell me that. God gave me common sense. So common sense tell me if I meet somebody, why am I making them wait 90 days? After 90 days, I'm still sinning if he ain't my husband. So what is the 90 days about, Steve? That's what I'm saying. You so into church now. You telling somebody wait 90 days to sleep with somebody. No, church guy, man of God. You should be telling them wait till marriage then. If you want to preach something, wait till marriage to get have sex. Not wait 90 days, hold a cookie for 90 days hostage. Like it's gold. That's why these women are running around here with these attitudes. Because people like Steve Harvey got them thinking they shit don't stink. Don't nobody got to wait 90 days to sleep with you, girl. Because he going to be somewhere else. If a dude like you, we grown out here. Either you go sleep with the brother or you not. Don't hold the cookie hostage. If you going to do that, just wait till marriage. Y'all be on some old crazy ass shit. Stop reading them stupid ass books, listening to this bullshit these men on here speaking, because a man don't know nothing about a woman. The bottom line, only a woman can tell you about a woman. A man can tell you about a man. Steve Harvey can't tell you shit about being a woman. Not nothing. And y'all want to listen to this buffoonery. But this your girl, Nina. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for following me on YouTube. Like I said, on the Steve Harvey first video I made, I got 40,000 right now. I think I'm at 42,000 views. And then the one I did yesterday morning, I'm almost up to 6,000 on that one. And I'm not doing this for views. I'm doing this for truth. So you can watch me or you don't. And then people keep getting on here. One last thing before I say, they keep getting on here and say they don't like what I'm saying. Why the hell you watching me? You like what I'm saying because you keep watching me. That's the definition of a hater. You watch somebody and then you depict. You just dog them out, and I just hate her. I just hate what she's saying. It will just cringe me. But soon as I hit Facebook or YouTube, boom, Nina on. Let me see what she's saying. Crazy. That's the definition of crazy. You a nutcase. Get a life. Talk to you later. Bye.